Hello everyone! Welcome to another episode of Learning in Tune with the J's, a project-based learning adventure. I am Jai, your host, and alongside me is my co-host and partner in life, Jay. Together, we not only share a deep love for education, but also in learning and evolving as a duo, both in the studio and beyond.
And what an incredible journey it's been! Just like life, collaboration, curiosity, and united vision make learning so much richer. And today, we're excited to have you with us to delve in project-based learning and explore how ICT enhances K-12 education.
You definitely want to stick around for this. We have an incredible lineup of guests, each ready to offer their insights on project-based learning. Let's give them a warm welcome. First up is a high school teacher from Philippine Science High School, focusing on technology-integrated education, Ms. Jean Rose Azul.
Next in line is an educational researcher from University of the Philippines, Diliman. She is dedicated to explore innovative teaching strategies. Ms. Sharamay Castro.
Third is a high school senior from Brent International School with direct experience in project-based learning, Mr. 𝘮𝘲𝘲𝘗𝘓.
And our last guest is an education consultant from Ateneo de Manila University, who helps schools implement strategies centered around student learning, Ms. 𝘮𝘲𝘲𝘗𝘓.
Welcome to our podcast, dear guests. Please make yourselves comfortable.
Welcome. So is there something that you're looking forward for today's podcast?
I am very thrilled to discuss how technology enhances student-centered learning and engaging students in remarkable ways.
That is great, Ms. Jean. How about you, Ms. Shara?
I'll share intriguing research-based insight on project-based learning enhances on students' cognitive and problem-solving abilities.
That's amazing, Miss Shara. How about you, Miss Joshua?
I'm eager to talk about my perspective as a student, the benefits, the obstacles, and why it represents the future of education.
We're looking forward to that. And lastly, how about you, Ms. Jamil?
Well, I'm here to address challenges, solutions, and how schools can effectively implement project-based learning.
That's very great to hear. So let's kick things off with the fundamentals. Miss Jean, could you describe what is PGBL and why is it important?
Certainly, project-based learning is an approach driven by students where they work on a long-term projects aiming to solve real issues. Rather than just merely memorizing facts, students research, collaborate, and use critical thinking to devise meaningful solutions.
That sounds like a very effective learning strategy, but I'm curious to see how this looks like from a student's viewpoint. Ms. Joshua, can you share to us how project-based learning has influenced your educational journey?
Well, honestly, it has made learning feel more pertinent and enjoyable. Instead of just reading about it, we actually delve into real challenges. However, it is not that always straightforward. It compels us to take initiative, manage our time, and engage critical thinking, which can be both demanding and fulfilling.
That's a great observation, Miss Joshua. Miss Shara, could you share some research results about the effects of project-based learning?
So absolutely. Research indicates that students in PGBL shows enhance their engagement, improve their problem-solving abilities, and enhance also their knowledge retention. ICT also applies these advantages by offering digital tools that can foster collaboration, research, and creativity.
That's some very useful information. Now, Ms. Jamil, what are the possible obstacles in implementing project-based learning and how could we possibly address those?
Well, a significant challenge is the transition from traditional teaching methods to a facilitating role for teachers. Professional development and resources are necessary for teachers to guide students effectively. And another hurdle, yes guys, hurdle, is the accessibility of technology. Schools must invest in digital tools in order to give equal opportunities for all students.
That's very great to hear about your insights and your observations. I'm sure that our viewers, our listeners out there are all ears. Now, Miss Jean, can you provide a specific example of how ICT enhances project-based learning in your classroom?
Definitely. In my classroom, we utilize Google Workspace and project management applications to efficiently organize tasks. For STEM projects, we incorporate simulation software to clarify abstract concepts. ICT really empowers students to research, collaborate, and present their work in innovative ways.
Yes, I really appreciate that approach. Technology makes education much more engaging. Also, acquiring digital skills today prepares us to future job opportunities.
I agree with Ms. Jamil, but let's talk about the practical applications. Ms. Shara, have you seen any instances where project-based learning has made a meaningful impact on education?
So one of my favorite instances in Finland is where students created a solution to minimize food waste in their community. They also collaborated with local businesses, utilized data analytics to monitor waste, and also developed an app that linked to a restaurant with food banks. Also, this initiative is not only tackled to a significant social issue, but also students enables this to gain entrepreneurial skills.
Wow, that's very amazing, Miss Shara. Now, Miss Joshelle, do you have a personal story that made a lasting impression on you?
Yes, last year we had our project where we need to create sustainable school supplies. We investigated into eco-friendly materials, we teamed up with the local manufacturers, and we even showcased our prototypes to a group of experts. Now watching that ideas materialize was such a rewarding experience.
Glad you enjoyed well learning. Now, as we conclude, let's have a quick rapid fire round. What's one key takeaway or advice you would give our viewers, educators, or students regarding project-based learning?
Foster creativity. Let's allow our students to take charge on their project.
Implement digital tools to boost collaboration and research.
Students, welcome the challenge. It can be tough, but it's extremely rewarding.
Schools must prioritize teacher training and resources to effectively implement project-based learning.
We'd love to hear from you, our dear audience. If you have had any experience in project-based learning or you have any questions about it,
Drop us a comment or messages in our social media account. Your feedback might even be highlighted in our next episode. This has been Jay
and Jai on Learning in Tune with the Jays.
Until next time, keep learning,
Keep questioning,
and continue growing.